me see. Oh, microphone's working. It's working. Good evening, everybody. Hopefully everybody's doing well tonight. What's going on there? John, Hobby Time. What's up, Dan? Model and Munchkin Man. Ken, what's going on? Scott, and another Ken. So that's 3 of the Kens. 3 out of 5 Kens are here. So we could start the show. Nothing news going on. Apologize that I'm not on a lot lately. Unfortunately, that's how the summer's going to be. Until probably around September. Overtime seems to be back, so working crazy hours, and the weekends we're doing a lot of stuff. The Bobbins! What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Now it's time with the nice weather to start getting stuff done around the house. This way it's all prepared for fall and the holiday season. Yay! No, unfortunately I've been working. For real. That kind of stinks. I've been out late the other night. I didn't get home till almost 10 o'clock, quarter to 10. So the overtime is there, and I'm number 1. We have a list we go by for overtime, and I'm number 1 right now. As I gain overtime hours, I fall down the list, and it rotates so everybody gets a fair shot at overtime. Oh, what's going on? We got our 4th Ken. What's going on, Ken Horvath? That's 4 out of 5. All we need is Ken Zimmerman. We got all 5 Kens here. So, yeah, I'm going to be working crazy overtime. Trying not to work Saturday, Sunday so I could work at the house. So nothing special going on here. Working on Krampus. Doing my usual thing that I'm doing with videos now. I'm doing shorts on the build, and then I'm going to do the full length videos at the end. And they are not everything I show in a short is going to be on the full length. The full length, of course, has more stuff. But Krampus has been a pain in the butt. Definitely pain in the butt trying to do World of Kens. Indeed it is. Trying to do him in split fashion. For some reason, it just wasn't lining up. So I ended up barely squeezing him. It took me a while to rotate the body on the plate and finally get it on there. And even then, with how it wasn't on the best angle. So I do have to do some surgery on him. Oh, we got 2. Okay. You got 2 names. It's true. Why are we on 2 different channels? Well, whoever's at Wonderfest, I hope you're having a good time. I hope it's... Hey, John, what's going on? Good to see you, sir. Hope it's a good time over there at Wonderfest. No, I will not be there next year. I will disappoint you all now. Definitely won't be there next year. But by the time June comes, I'm out of days. I'm out of days I can use by the time June's around. With me taking off. So that's probably going to be a no-go for me. I'll show you where... Oh, I got to move my purple power. This guy, if you haven't been watching... Ow! I just walked into that. Just walked into my new photo booth. Oh, look at that. I actually moved the camera where you can see things on the desk. About time I was smart enough. This is the base. Cut out the circle here because you're not going to see it until I prime this, but it says Krampus up here. I'm going to put in LED lights up front so this lights up. Ooh, there's still resin in there. And this is the big guy. This is the big guy. I don't remember how tall he is, but I already had to do some surgery on him. I don't know if you can see because it's freaking clear, but I had to cut a hole over here so his shoulder would fit in. Then I'm going to have to fill that in with Milliput and make it look like cloth. I had to cut this out so his head fits in better. I had to shave some of this down over here so his beard fits in there. But it's a pretty big diorama, and he goes on there. And then we got all the crazy little demon friends of his that go in there. So we got to paint those up all individually. Now I'm deciding what to do because I'm leaning more towards... There's different reference pictures for him. What's going on, Phil? Good to see you. And Chris. Yeah, see what happens when you vote no? See what happens? I'm here tonight. You missed me saying, though, because it's summertime and overtime's back. Shows are going to be hit and miss during the summer, especially during the week. And Chris, you made me forget what I was saying about this guy. Oh, well. Don't remember. Don't remember what I was saying. Oh, painting him. That's what I was saying. Painting him. It's different reference. Some reference looks like he has, you know, just regular flesh tones, and some look like a whitish blue. I think I'm gonna go with the whitish blue. This way he looks cold and creepy, and I gotta pull. There's a whole bunch of supports in here. I gotta cut open. I'm gonna cut open a little more of the bottom here so I can rip out the supports, because his eyes are gonna glow. Even though they didn't, I don't think they glowed in the movie. The reference photo has his eyes glowing red, but I think I'm gonna change that to. I'm gonna see if I could get a soft blue to put in his eyes. What's going on, Dan Harris? What's up, Omar? Omar, what are you? 8 of 15 or 8 of 16? So this is the big guy. I definitely have to order a bigger printer to fit these bigger things on there, because this was a pain in the neck. I ended up putting him like this, and barely, it wasn't even a 45-degree angle, because this part here was too tall for the printer. So I was very shocked that this blob of clear resin, which you can't tell what it is right now. I think tonight after the show I'll go out into the driveway and spray this down. This way I could start seeing the detail on it and seeing what I have to clean up. But I definitely have to get one of the bigger printers, especially for the files that we're going to be doing. So we're doing Joe, what's going on? Anyone that builds models looking to try it? Nah, nobody here builds models, dude. You're in the wrong live stream for that. What's going on, George McGregor? 8 of 16. That's right. I got you by I got you by one window. One window I got you by. 8 of 17. So me and you are from the same board clan. So like I was saying, I got another Leonardo over here. Oh no, another Donatello on this one that just finished up. I got to clean him up after the show. I got Leonardo over there, but for some reason, I'm hoping it didn't fail. His head doesn't look too good from the quick peek I took. But these busts will be for sale up on the shop. Donatello will be first, because I got to check out Leonardo, and they'll be up sometime next week. So we'll have those guys. Ooh, the Wildcat is ready to paint. Nice. Nice. I'm painting. I got to order paint. I'm going to need another drink to hang out with this crew. Hey, Ush, what's going on, sir? No Dr. Pepper or Coca-Cola. Back on the sugar-free iced tea because I got fat again. I got to start walking again and lose the belly. There's our 5th Ken. All 5 Kens are here. What is going on, Ken? we got all Kens. Every single Ken is here. Unless Kenny May shows up, who pops in once in a while. If Kenny May shows up, then we have 6 Kens, and we rule the world. So this is definitely going to be fun, the Krampus build. I'm not sure what I want to do with the base. I know the base, the top here is going to be snow, and I'm probably going to paint the rim black. But there's like a little lip there. I don't know what I'm leaning towards, like silver or gold for Christmas. And I'll just to put a little pop of color in the base. And for the base, I was going to put him on something taller and run the wires through. But if I did something like that tall, this guy wouldn't be on a really big base. So I decided to do something else once to close this off so we can light block it. I found these. Look, Chris, donut holes. There's no hole in it. I actually have the hole, Chris. What I'm doing to light block it is I'm gonna take the whatchamacallit, the base, put it on here, draw the circle around, and then glue it on there. This way it is not a super tall base, and I have places in the back, like between this set of snow and this set of snow, where I'm going to put the power and the on-off switch on there, so this guy isn't just a mega tall whatchamacallit build. because I can't have all these tall builds. Actually, the new photo booth I bought was so we could take good pictures of products for the site. 16 by 16, just not big enough for Jack Skellington. So I'm gonna have to, for diorama builds and stuff, I'm gonna set up my own photo booth with these type of lights and stuff probably, or get a 32 by 32 because these are fairly large builds that I'm doing now. Wait a minute, what did he say? It's Ken Apocalypse. Maximum Kenage. Ken Roaches and Twinkies. Hey, Twinkies last forever. There you go, Dan. Sugar-free iced tea. The 4C sugar-free iced tea is good. It tastes like regular iced tea. It tastes like the good stuff. Who cares, man? That's right. Who cares, man? LTC, don't bring me into your White Claw. Fascinating to me. Feel better about, White Claw. What are we, teenagers drinking White Claw? Donut holes are good. But it's different because it has a hole, man. That's right. Hey, Ron, what's going on, dude? Kenny builds models in his sleep. Not me. That's Bob. That's our King Bob. Bob Bruce. That man is the building frickin' king. Okay, Joe, you can stick with Bud Light Seltzer. Ugh. Oh, that's nasty. Bud Light Seltzer. No. I got resin all over the desk. And I still haven't finished a shed. I have to put up 1 2x4 and 3 little slats of insulation. So I'll do that tomorrow. This way we could start getting all this stuff out of here eventually. Love me some Bud Light Seltzer. It's like Zima all over again. I remember Zima. Frickin' Zima. So today's would have been Mom and Dad's 56th wedding anniversary. So I wished Mom a happy anniversary today. And for all you that were around for Maximus Catechus, he's 5 years old now. He turned 5 the other day. So when this place gets done, I'm going to try to sneak him down here, close all the doors so he can't get hurt or anything like that because he's going to freak out in a new spot. Nothing crazy going on. Just got a whole bunch of new files because we're in a bunch of Patreons. Now we have a ton of files to print up for the shop. It's just getting them done with time and not enough printers to print them up. I was talking because I got to send a video to Anycubic because the M5S Pro, for some reason, like I was telling you, nothing was sticking to the plate, so I had to put the light at the beginning when you first do your 10 layers up to 80, which is very high, and it's very hard to get the prints off the plate without cracking the bottoms. So I got to send them a video of the plate with a ruler on it to see if it's warped in the middle or not. I did buy another plate. I got it back here. I bought it on my own before they even responded to me. So and I don't know why the laser etching came off of this one and not the M5S. The M5S stayed nice. It still has the laser etching and things pop off there easily. So what I did normally is scratch this one up like I did with my Mono X, and it's still not sticking the greatest. So I'm going to throw the other plate on there and see what happens. But while I was talking to Anycubic, I was like, hey, listen, I don't want to buy the Max 3. I think that's what it is, M3 Max, the M3 Max. If you're going to come out with something new that's big in 12K or 14K, because that's what happened with these two guys. I bought these two guys, and they came out with the M7 and the M7 Pro. They're pretty much, I guess, the same build plate. A few little different features, nothing crazy, but I would have held out for those. But they told me to keep an eye out for the bigger, higher resolution printers. They're always looking to make new stuff. So I don't know if that was a hint if it's coming this year, next year, but I do want to get a bigger printer because I can't keep squeezing stuff onto this little guy. Okay, Joe, you can stick with Bud Light Seltzer. I seen that one. The stuff was nasty then. Don't punish yourself. Since we're talking 3D printing again, I saw a guy who 3D printed himself a smaller downdraft table for sanding his resin prints. Oh, that is a pretty good idea. Should look into a flex plate for them. You don't need a flex plate with these, Ron, at all. The laser etch, you slide the frickin' spatula right in it, and they pop right off. No flex plate necessary. And the flex plate, these are self-leveling machines. The new M5S Pro, I would be able to put a flex plate on it because it does, they when they came out with the Pro, they changed the build plate on this to have screws so you can level it yourself. You can't do it on the M5S because that has no screws. It's a self-leveling thing. And once you put the plate on there, even though it's, you know, what, a couple millimeters or something like that, it won't, it's not going to self-level, and I may push it through the screen, and I'm not going to do that. But the plates that they have on here, there's no problem popping them off. It's the M5S Pro. I think there's something wrong with the plate, so I got to do their test. Yo, Shoo, what's going on, sir? Hint, hint, what could be on the way? I wonder what. I'm hoping something's on the way because I really want a big printer. Certain ones that not only for the shop, because the shop we're trying to keep them at a decent size. Like Terminator's 1/6 scale, he's pretty big. Donatello and Leonardo, I was going to do 1/6 scale, but they were big, so we're doing more stuff at 1/9 scale. We're trying to do the 1/9 scale stuff. This way it fits in boxes that are a little smaller, and it's a little cheaper on the shipping costs. But yeah, hopefully they come out with the big one, because I do like Anycubic. I never bought another brand besides Anycubic, but if they don't come out with something soon, I'm gonna have to get something bigger, because like I said, there's certain ones that I want to do the full size, like Arthur Morgan from whoever plays Red Dead Redemption. I want to do that one full size. I don't want to shrink that down. So this stuff I would like to do. I think the 1.530 was lost in the neutral zone. It may have been the UV lights. May want to run that test. No, it's not. It's not the UV lights. The UV lights are. What's up, Mike? UV, all that's fine. It was printing absolutely fine until the and everything was adhering absolutely fine until the etching came off that plate. Once the etching was off that plate, then I bumped it up from the normal 30. I bumped it up to 40, and it wasn't sticking. And then I bumped it up to, actually recommended by, if you go through Anycubic's documentation, they tell you if things aren't sticking to their plates, bump the light delay up to 80. And that's what I did, and then it sticks solid. So it's got something to do with the plate. That's why I bought a new plate. Oh, man. Yes, I have a Red Dead Redemption 2 Arthur Morgan. I do, Joe. I do. Wait, you have a 3D print shop? I can buy a Ninja Turtle now, Raphael? They will be on there. I'll let you know when they're on there. I have Donatello's bust right now. Leonardo. Next, I'll be doing Michelangelo and what's his name? Your guy that you just said. Raphael. So I got all 4 bucks. They're this is gonna be way far away. I don't know if you can see that. I can't see what you can see, but I got to take pictures of him tonight. This way we can put him up on the shop. This one's Donatello. He's got his little staff. These are 1/9 scale busts. They're not too big, they're not too small, and there's a Blaine hair on there. They all have different poses, and you know, just like any 3D print, we will take the supports off, but there will be support cleanup. We try to put the supports in place more towards the back, because with cleanup sometimes you do lose a little detail, and we want to keep the front clean, you know, because you want to see this. But yes, we will have all 4 of these turtles, and that's another reason I want to get a bigger printer, because we have a very cool diorama of all 4 of these guys that we want to print up and put on. So just keep an eye out on the shop. And yes, on the shop, if you look, hey, what's going on, Marcy? What is going on? Yeah, the shop's got a ton of stuff on it. We got a lot of stuff on the shop. Shop.international. Teaching screen. Excuse me. If you haven't been there, this is our shop. Shop.hobbylinkinternational.com. Got the drop down. The first thing's 3D prints. Then we have aircraft aftermarket, armor aftermarket. We got books, decals, figures, gift cards, our lights and soundboards, model bases and stands, painting masks. We have paints, our sales. We got sci-fi ships, souvenirs, and some tools on here. But right now, 3D print wise, we have our Dr. Mrs. the Monarch. We have what we're calling seconds. If it has a very bad misprint, those are going to be like test painting for me or Paul. But if it's slight, like these Terminator busts, they have a slight shift in the layer over here, which is easily cleaned up. I could have sanded this out and put it as a normal print and not set anything. But these are going to be seconds. They're going to be a little cheaper because they have a slight shift. Like this side of the jacket has a slight shift in it too, which could be sanded out and taken care of. So there was no reason to get rid of the bust at all. And then you got the good ones. Then you got the good ones. And this is painted up by Joe Hudson, who's over at Wonderfest. Actually, this Terminator, if you're at Wonderfest, Joe Hudson has this one on display, so you could go check out this Terminator. And we have this guy for sale. We have two good ones. Two good ones right now. We're not going crazy printing like 30 or 40 of them at a time. We got two good ones of this and the two with the slight layer shift. So Joe printed this guy. Painted this guy up for me. Joe's going to do a lot of painting for a cover art and stuff like that. But he's 1/16 scale. I think he's like 7 1/4 inches tall with the base to the top. So yeah, it was more and more stuff, and it's hard because I want to print up. I want to print up so much stuff that I have now. It's just I don't have enough printers to do it. Benny, what's going on, sir? Free Kyle. What's going on, Benny? Benny voted for Krampus to be the whitish blue, which I'm agreeing with him. I think we're gonna go the whitish blue to make him look cold and creepy and stuff like that. The turtles, I'm pretty sure are going to Joe because I give him the option of what he wants to paint and what he does not want to paint. I do have from Wicked, because we bought it and it's royalty free, we can sell it. I'm probably going to join their Patreon too. We have a very, very cool Dracula bust and figure, and those will eventually be on the site. So I'm thinking Donatello. These little guys are probably going to go for like 35 or 40 bucks, one of the two. These little guys, and then once we have all four, we'll have a set and discount the set if you buy all four at one time. I can't tell if it looks straight, but my eyes are cockeyed. So he's all cured up. So that's why I'm not wearing gloves with him. He's all cured, ready to go into a box and be shipped out. Oh, thank you very much. Hey! What is going on there, Spence? Herpa-derpy? Gonna be a little herpa-derpy? Maybe next year for me or the year after. Uh-oh, if Ken Zimmerman's going, I gotta go. Definitely not going next year. Was out planting my pepper plants. I planted Hungarian wax peppers and banana peppers. I like peppers. I planted my cherry tomatoes, but I don't know if they're coming in. I just don't have time for any of that. Watched a short earlier of Distressed Tiger Cat. Thought of you, Joe. Joe is distressed. Joe is distressed. Yes, anybody jumping in now and worried about no more long-form content like King Bob Bruce, there's always going to be long-form content. I'm just doing it in a different way. I'm doing my shorts first and then doing the long-form. This way I can build it all up, and then I could break it down into videos. It makes it a lot easier for me, actually. What's wrong with YouTube? I haven't had any problems with the YouTube. You've been on for 30 minutes. Where's Kelly? I don't know. You have a 3D chippy too, correct? Smoking the pipe? Smoking the crack pipe. I do have a 3D chippy. If anybody's interested in him, we can print him up and put him for sale up on the shop. Not Joe, the tiger cat. Joe's always distressed though. Joe's always distressed. So anybody, like I said, I got to catch up with. Sometimes I got to repeat myself because I see more and more people coming in. It's summertime. Summer in the city. Back of my neck getting dirty and gritty. But since it's summertime, overtime has returned pretty much. I'm working late nights, so during the week, if I get out of there like 8, 9 o'clock, I'm tired and I'm not going to do a road show. And around here, we're going to be doing lots of stuff on the weekends. So it'll be like previous years. Everybody does stuff during the summers. Shows are going to be hit and miss during the summers up until September, when Kelly's back in school and overtime slows down a bit. Summertime's usually good for overtime. If you are in the New York or New Jersey area, Verizon will be giving away Nintendo Switches to come over to Verizon Fios. So come on over. Let me know when you all will be going, and I'll go too. I highly doubt I'll ever make that show. Just give some Soviet aircraft and I'll be happy. Can you make Chippy hollow so I can put a smoke unit in the air? Chippy will be hollow, but I don't know if you'd be able to get the smoke unit in the airbrush because he's not that big. I could put the ST. I probably could put the ST. Who the hell is going to steal Chippy and resell Chippy? I don't know who would do that. That would be crazy. Hey, what's going on, sir? I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I saw that today. Somebody posted up that the black hole stuff will be coming from round 2, and with the corrections on it. So we shall see. We shall see. I doubt I'll buy those things. I just have given up on buying stuff. I might buy them to do an unboxing or something like that. But I've totally pretty much switched over to 3D printing and just doing figures. I love my sci-fi stuff. The sci-fi stuff is awesome. But I tell you what, I could do more figures just because of the room that they don't take up. I could do a lot more figures and squeeze them into a cabinet than I can a bunch of starships and stuff like that. So that's I do have to do some, especially when we get the lighting boards. Then I'll do some more starships and stuff. Chris actually mailed you to Central America. Shh! Don't out Joe. The Cygnus. Do you guys believe that Kelly never saw Never-Ending Story? Maximilian and Vincent, at least. Now, I wasn't a big fan of the black hole. I think I seen it once, and that was it. So I probably won't buy those model kits. It's like I know a lot of people love Space 1999. Not a huge fan of Space 1999 either. So that's why I have none of those ships up in there. Battlestar Galactica, Star Wars, and Star Trek would be my top 3 of buying ships. If you put STL Chippy, I max size him on an FTM printer. I'm not sure if I'm going to put the STLs out there. I'm just scared they're going to get stolen, and I know nobody probably will because of what it is, but you never know, and they will probably want over 100 for them. Yeah, they're probably going to want a decent price for them. What I want is the Trumpeter Midway, the only real ship I'd ever built. The one ship I ever built, Marcy, was, because I love that one, the CVN 65 Enterprise. The Tamiya one at 1/350 scale. That one was nice. Sure, you weren't a fan of the black. It depends on the black hole you're talking about, Omar. I would buy a Chippy for sure. See? Benny's with me. I want to say I seen it once, but I don't even remember seeing it. I've never seen the Never. Chris and Benny both never seen the Never-Ending Story. Well, Benny's a little older, so it's not from his generation. It would be Joe Benjen. It's more of it's okay, Omar. That's what this show is about: dirtiness, model building, and Chris ratting Joe out that he's a CIA agent. I don't believe you never seen the Never-Ending Story. Oh my goodness. Kelly's my age. She's a little older than me, actually. She's got a month on me. Don't put the Chippy out there. Think about, oh yeah, that cocksucker. Definitely not going to put the STL out there. So Chris just made the command decision, because Chris is tip top on this stuff. Definitely not. The STL will never be available just because of some certain situations. Any price is better than what they are asking. Oh yeah, eBay. If what they're asking for those kits is anybody on eBay asking prices are just ridiculous. Oh my God, you guys are killing me. How you never seen exactly. I don't know. And I was trying to get Kelly to watch it, the scene where Artex dies in the, the Swamp of Sadness? But she refuses, she refuses to watch it. That's why I posted up on my Facebook the picture of Arturo and Artex in the Swamp of Sadness, because she'll eventually see it and she'll get mad at me. She will definitely get mad at me. I love the Never-Ending Story. That and the Dark Crystal, all those movies from that time, those were good. Well, Abso Bernie looked just like Falco from the net. Oh, very cool. I bet Kelly never watched I bet she has, because what's his name? David Bowie was in it. She's seen that. She definitely seen that. I can guarantee you she never saw the Dark Crystal. I would love a 148 plastic Firefox. That would be cool. Of course she refuses. The Swamp of Sadness sounds moist. Yeah, it does. It does sound very, very moist. Swamp of Sadness. I don't remember seeing film crews around my house. Oh no, Benny. If I could be director, I would mash up scenes of Arturo in the swamp and Sadness in the fire swamp the fire swamp from Princess Bride, with the ROUSs, rodents of unusual size. Great movies. Great movies. Actually, somebody, I forgot who came out with them, came out with busts from the Dark Crystal. And I think actually Ammo by MIG is selling them, which was interesting to me that Ammo had them on their site. I gotta order frickin' paint this weekend. Oh, they were by Broken Toad. That's who they were by. And they were officially licensed. They have the Labyrinth ones. They have the Labyrinth ones. I know. Oh, come on. Where's Broken? They had, because I almost joined their Kickstarter for it. Broken Toad, if I spelled it right. They did have, there's Landstrider. Oh, there's Landstrider from Dark Crystal. They had more from the Dark Crystal besides this. They had a whole bunch of cool ones. They had the, when those two creepy things were breaking the stone with their swords, Trial by Stone. Oh, I hate your site, Meg. I hate your site. No, I don't really hate it. It just popped up in the wrong place. I can't find it, but they had they had very cool, very, very cool figures of that. Of that to print and paint it. Jim Henson. Yeah, let's see. Dark Crystal TV show was. I never knew they had never saw Labyrinth, Benny. Come on, I'm not a movie or TV watcher, but even I've seen Labyrinth, Never-Ending Story, and Princess Bride. That's a great one. You had to see the Princess Bride. Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Best line in the movie. As you wish. Oh my God, there's so many good lines in that movie. I love that movie. All right, I'm going to do some painting on my eradicated figure. Okay, Omar, you go do that. And we will see you. If we say something dirty, I'm sure you'll pop back on and comment. No NES and no DC. Benny gets cooler every time he speaks. Benny is the coolest guy in here. Dark Crystal was amazing as well. Labyrinth was okay, but was a lot better with, let's say, enhancers. Yeah. Smoke a little pot and it'll be a better movie. Oh, there you go. Princess Bride is great. You didn't see Labyrinth either, Chris? We can't be friends anymore. Ingrid and Zach had great roles in The Princess Bride. Is this a kissing book? Tell him, Omar. Sorry, Spence. I called you Omar. We got to do something with Chris. I am not a movie watcher or anything like that, but you got to watch him, Chris. You got to watch him. I'll even watch him now as an adult. I like those movies. I love those movies. They were great. They were great. And one of my favorite, which I got to find, hopefully I can find, I know there's some 3D prints out there, but my favorite anime is, I guess it's anime, is The Last Airbender. I know you guys are going to say only a few people in here, I am sure, have seen, not the movie, but the series, The Last Airbender. I love that thing. No print. Oh, Benny, come on. You haven't seen The Princess Bride? You got to be pulling my leg now. She was the only friend I need. I'm still not buying him a sandwich. Still not buying him a sandwich at all. Oh, my goodness, Benny. We're going to send you movies in the mail. We're going to do to you like Dirk did to Eric and sent him Galaxy Quest. They come on especially. I watch Princess Bride every time it pops on. Every single time. I could be scrolling through and it could be halfway through the movie and I'll leave it on. See, even Mike has seen them all. The Last Airbender. The Last Airbender. It's anime with Aang and Appam. The Last Airbender was. It's a cartoon. It's an anime. It's an excellent anime. I love that one. I'm not like my nephew was watching Naruto and stuff. I couldn't get into that, but when we were watching The Last Airbender, it's freaking awesome. I love The Last Airbender. 4 seasons my son and his cousins watched Airbender. Yeah, The Last Airbender is awesome. And Princess Bride is definitely a classic. Now I have seen You've seen the Princess? See, I have Prime and Netflix. I have Prime and Netflix, I think. And Hulu. I think. I don't know what Kelly's got. She's the one that orders those things. But you got to watch them. You got to watch them, Benny. You won't get through them, probably, but you gotta watch them. Oh, Jesus. Who did the sad face? Yeah, some people did the sad face. The Good, the Bad, and the Beetlejuice. Airbender. Oh, my God. Robotech as a kid in the 80s. Pulp Fiction is one I watch every time it comes. Pulp Fiction is definitely a good movie. Definitely a good movie. I like Pulp Fiction. I didn't really watch Robotech. I watched Voltron as a kid. I like Voltron. My cartoons were more Looney Tunes, Woody Woodpecker, Chilly Willy the Penguin, Ricochet Rabbit. I'm trying to think of who else. Mighty Mouse, Underdog, all that stuff. I didn't really watch a lot of the I guess at that time, the newer stuff. I'm going to buy Benny a laser disc player and Princess Bride than a laser disc player in the middle of the movie. Flip that disc over. Yeah, never. Who's at the door at this time? Oh, I went crazy this morning. Who would have thought that freaking Amazon delivers at 7 o'clock in the morning? The dogs were going crazy and woke me up at 7. Is somebody at the door? Nobody's at the door. The sun is still up. Oh, here we go. Hold on 1 second, guys, while I go see what the hell's going on. Hey, what's going on up here? Calm down. There's nobody at the door. There's nobody at the door, good boy. There's nobody there. Okay? All right. Calm down. You can't come in here. There's too much dangerous stuff, okay? Doing their job, just barking at nothing, barking at the air. Because that's what they do. They bark at everything. Haven't seen any of those movies. Oh my God, Dan, you've just joined. Adamant, Chilly Willy, I believe that. Yes, Chilly Willy the Penguin, Woody Woodpecker, all the classics. Thanks, Shu. I didn't get Kelly, so the show isn't better, but she's getting close to the end of school, almost summer vacation. Saw one of your rant videos, Kenny. I don't care, man. They have super early overnight delivery. I like that, but you can't always get it. I don't know. It was for Kelly and showed up at 7 o'clock. I wanted to kill the dude. Squirrel. Nah, they already killed the squirrel. They were going after the birds before. I haven't seen Grape Ape, Mr. Magoo. Trying to think of other ones. There was Tom and Jerry, all the Looney Tunes ones. We have a huge distribution center here so we can get stuff in hours. That's nice. Hey, what's going on, Steve? Yeah, they were trying to build one of those in Staten Island, a mega warehouse, but we shut that down. They weren't part of the weekend horror fest with friends. Oh boy. Let's give Benny the Clockwork Orange treatment with the princess. You guys got to see The Princess Bride. At least watch The Princess Bride. You'll enjoy it, Benny. You definitely will. You definitely will. Magilla Gorilla was another one. That's right, Mr. Magoo. And I have Mr. Magoo is going to be available for sale. Shameless plug on shop.hobbylinkinternational.com. Foghorn Leghorn. Keep your eye on the ball. Eyeball. Get it, son? Great one. But yeah, yes, I know you're at Wonderfest. I hope you're having a good time over there. Clockwork Orange sucks. Oh, Benny's on a roll tonight. Benny is the ranter tonight. It's not me. So Benny's the one saying, I don't care, man. We have an Amazon just here. The still managed to mess up early drops. Nice. Oh, geez, Louise. Dream of large women. Look at Bet, and Spence has all the lines tonight. Yes, Woody Woodpecker was a good one. I'm trying to think what else. Popeye, of course, was one we watched. Who else was on? I can't think of. Of course, we watched crazy, psychedelic stuff. The banana splits and all that other stuff. It's like 20 minutes away, and they still messed it up. Boy, that will never fly. Free Benny. Exactly. Models are outstanding. Awesome. Glad you're having a good time at the show. Negative on the Clockwork Orange. The Flintstones, of course. Yes. I have a head of a Flintstone. I have a head of... You can't see him that well, but I have a head of Fred Flintstone with his big hat on, and then we can take off his hat. I got to actually print up the rest of his body. For some reason, I had a lot of Chris, there's a lot of shrinkage on the 3D print, and his legs weren't fitting in, so I got to redo that. But I have Freddie Flintstone. We'll be having him. Captain Kangaroo, I never watched. Hey, KC, what's going on? I saw about your computer problem. That was no so bueno. Getting ready for our Saturday night meet and greet. Sweet. Loyal Order of the Water Buffalo. Bullwinkle and Rocky, yes. Bullwinkle and Rocky. I watched Pepe Le Pew. Yeah, watched him. Definitely watched him. Clockwork Orange and the Ultra Violence. On the YouTube, why? I'd be out having fun. Yeah. Fractured Fairy Tales. I don't know that one. Oh my God, these dogs. You know what it is? Both mothers are in the bedroom. I bet you Kelly's in the bedroom. In our room, and they're like, yo, somebody play with Spy vs. Spy. That was another good one. That's right. I've never watched Captain Kangaroo. Never seen Captain Kangaroo. I seen Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers and The Muppet Show, but I never saw... Well, you know what, though? Captain Kangaroo is probably before my time, and I didn't watch reruns of it either. I didn't watch reruns of Captain Kangaroo. Can we at least all agree on Fraggle? I never saw Fraggle Rock. See, now you're gonna hate me, Joe. I didn't see Fraggle Rock. I didn't know Fractured. I never heard of Fractured Fairy Tales. I don't remember that. Should be doing the build competition about now. Tim Moore should be there recording it. Friendly Giant. Yeah, kangaroos. Snow. Do they mix, KC? Kangaroos and snow? Up on the mountaintop? Yeah, I never seen Fraggle Rock. When did Fraggle Rock come out? So that could be after my time. Fraggle Rock. When did it air? Let's see when it first aired. Oh no, Fraggle Rock was 83? Shit, I was only 11 years old. I never watched Fraggle Rock. What channel was it on? Nope. Didn't even realize that was 1983. Oh, that's why. It was on HBO. So it premiered on HBO in 1983. And I'll tell you why I didn't watch it. Because we were po. And we didn't have no cable TV. Yeah, Captain Kangaroo I never watched. I was more Samurai Jack and Powerpuff Girls. I like the Powerpuff Girls. Because then I got cartoons I watched with Kenny. Yeah, it was 83 was the beginning of Fraggle Rock. And it was on HBO. And like I said, we were po. So we only had a TV with the dial that I had to get up and change. And we did not have the cable TV. So now we know not only is Joe a CIA agent, he's ultra rich because he had HBO in 1983. Friendly Giant was Canadian. Powerpuff Girls, I'm out. Powerpuff Girls, that's actually a good cartoon. I'm trying to think of the other cartoons. Which one has Pickle Rick? The regular show. The regular show is a great cartoon. What's going on, Nick? The Thunderbirds. Is that the English show, The Thunderbirds? That wasn't here. If that's what you're talking about, we didn't have that here. I was going to say that too, but not sure. Been a long time. Got the first season from my boy, one of his favorites. I only had a push button cable box, and they were turn a cable subscribe. We didn't have. I can't even tell you when we got cable TV. We didn't have. Geez, I didn't have cable TV as a kid. I didn't have it when we were in high school. I don't even remember having cable TV when I got out of high school. We never, had it. You too. Take care, buddy. Oh, go to cook. Rick and Morty. Yeah. Thunderbirds was the puppets. Yeah, that was the English show. If I'm correct. I never saw it here. I never seen that here. Pollen is still killing me. The pollen count is super high today. Pollen count very high. Very, very high. So this crap is killing me. Okay, rain tomorrow night, rain Wednesday, rain Thursday, which means that just means overtime. Because guys won't want to work, so I don't know what Kelly's. Oh, it's 8:11 already? Holy crap. Thunderbirds, Captain Scarlet, UK, but they aired. I never seen them on TV here. I don't remember. Our first cable TV we had was on TV and ITV. Never even heard of those here. Never. The first cable, my uncle had cable TV in Manhattan, and the first cable here was WHT, but we never got cable. Yeah, all the cartoons were on, because that's all we had. 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. That's the 7 channels we had. Skinamax was great then. You got free cable for selling Joe out. You're awesome. You are awesome. Poor Joe. Poor Joe. I don't feel like priming this up tonight, but I'm going to have to. I have to get some stuff done. Got to get some stuff done. Just looking to see what's being said in here. Same stuff. But yeah, that was Saturday mornings was up for Looney Tunes, and then out the door after Looney Tunes. So it was up, bowl of Rice Krispies with a ton of sugar on it, and then out to play. Trying to think of other cartoons I watched with the kid, because he had good ones. Captain Caveman. I don't know Captain Planet. Never heard of Captain Planet. See, I wouldn't know that, Michael. because we didn't have the HBO and Cinemax. Rocket, Robin Hood, and Hercules. Don't know those. See, you guys are naming a whole bunch of stuff I don't know. Chris would sell his own mom out for free stuff. This could possibly be true. This could possibly be true. That he would sell his own mom out for free stuff. That's not right. Well, you know he's very fond of his kittens because he actually posted a video of his big cat beating up his small cat, which was very cute. Astro Boy. Why do I know Astro Boy? Looney Tunes, the Pink Panther. Yes, Pink Panther. Johnny. Hey, hey, hey. Fat Albert. Ghoulardi. Kids watched He-Man. I watched a little bit of He-Man. I didn't watch much of that. Trying to think of other cartoons. Trying to think of other dark. I'd sell shoe for a Klondike bar. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Captain Planet was short-lived 90s to that's way too late for me. 90 to 94. In 90 I graduated high school, so I definitely was not watching Captain Planet. And by 92 I was in the military, so yeah, I was done with that stuff. You will not get much for me, Chris. Space Ghost. There you go, Nick. Space Ghost is awesome. Space Ghost, you watched that a little high too, listening to Brack. Definitely definitely a good show. I did like Space Ghost. Space Ghost I saw. Oh boy. We still owe you a sandwich, Shoe. We still owe you a sandwich. Good stuff. Good stuff. So yeah, if you guys want, because mine, like I said, with when I was doing Chippy, was coming out crappy. Maybe after I make sure Leonardo's good, I'll try Chippy again. We'll see if we get those on the shop. I got to tell Paul too. We do pre-orders, but with no money. So this way we know how many to print. You know, if you want one, then you'll put in, kind of like Cult TV Man does. You put in all your information. Then when it comes, then you get billed for. By 92, you're getting out of the military. By 92, I was in the military. Thundar the Barbarian. And Thundercats. Thundercats. Ho! Thundercats was another one. Snarf. I like, see, now I was looking at Ken's thing, and I can't remember the name. Oh, Svengoolie. It's not a cartoon, but I love Svengoolie. I don't know why. It's very corny, but I love Svengoolie. Take care, Marcy. It was good seeing you. Gadgetron 3000. What's going on? Hong Kong Phooey. There you go. Hong Kong Phooey's another one. Hong Kong. On this day in 1996, I made the biggest mistake. Congratulations on your first marriage. In 1996, I was out of the Army. Did not know Kelly yet. Yes, Johnny Quest was mentioned. Johnny Quest was. Have a good one, Marcy. Captain Caveman. Ghoulie and Elvira were good. I never watched Elvira. I don't remember seeing that around here. The Smurfs. Yes, the Smurfs were definitely. That was my little brother's favorite. He was a Smurfaholic. He loves the Smurfs. And then you got Simon Merks. Simon Papa Smurf Merks, who loves the Smurfs. Smurfs, indeed. Let's see. Let me Google this crap while we're sitting here, because my memory's freaking shot. Google. Of the 80s. Let's see cartoons of the 80s. Thundercats. Gem. I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I remember that cartoon. Never watched it. Garfield was on. Oh, Heathcliff. I remember Heathcliff. Let's see. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. The Real Ghostbusters had a cartoon in 1986. The Berenstain Bears. Everybody says Berenstain. The Smurfs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We're in the 80s. Scooby-Doo, DuckTales, Littles, whoever Littles are. I don't know that one. Silverhawks, don't know that one. Gummy Bears. G.I. Joe. Of course I watched G.I. Joe. Here's one for Chris. Chris, you definitely watched this cartoon. And I know you did. And because it came out in 1986. My Little Pony. I know you loved My Little Pony. Was it Transformers? Came out in 84. I didn't remember all these cartoons coming out in the 80s. There was a lot. Spider-Man. Voltron. Of course, Voltron. Pac-Man had a cartoon. The Dukes of Hazzard had a cartoon? In 1983. It had 2 seasons. Look at that. Did not know that. Inspector Gadget. I watched Inspector Gadget. That was a good cartoon. I would have to say G.I. Joe would be the cartoon I watched a lot. I'm just looking through. There's Robotech. One of the Superman cartoons. Astro Boy. There's Astro Boy. Oh, Dragon Ball Z was 89. Yeah, that's funny because my son loves Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball. And that's older cartoon. Was done watching cartoons by 86. 86... it depends on when it was in 86. I was either in 8th grade or the beginning of freshman year. GoBots. Nah, leave Chris alone. Next show I'll wear my, I have my Little Pony. I have my Little Pony shirt. Dick Dastardly. Show up my neck. Oh, God. Oh, God, Chris. I'm surprised YouTube let that through. I am surprised YouTube let that through. That is funny. That is funny. Yeah, tons of cartoons out there. Tons of cartoons and going right around the corner. And this was the best part about that time. And it's still there. I could go right up the block, come out my building, make a right to 36th Street, make another right, go up to 30th Avenue, make a left, cross the street, and there was Rudy's Hobby Shop. Didn't have to go far at all. Right down the block, could go get my paints, my models, all that other good stuff right down the block. I can't do that anymore. Not anymore. Married in 86. Yeah, I was definitely not married in 86. I was I wasn't 14 in 86. Yeah, I was 13, 14 in 86. Still a young kid. Wally Gator. Yes, I saw Beavis and Butthead. I definitely saw that. Level 26 Dungeon Master. Oh, God. I hate pollen. 86, you were 9. Young pup in 86. Yeah, 86. Let's see. In June of 86, I graduated 8th grade, and in September of 86, I was a freshman at St. John's Preparatory High School. Did someone mention money? I like money. I like money too. I love money. I could use money all the time. That was the good marriage until it wasn't. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Snagglepuss. Beavis and Butthead was good during their first years before that incident. I don't even know what the incident was because I didn't really watch it that much. Because where did I see it? You know what? Because we didn't. MTV was on cable. I got to ask my mom when we got cable. So I remember seeing Beavis and Butthead, 14 then. Yeah, well, I guess we're the same. You're 72 also, right, Dan? We're both the same age. Then she climbed off, and I went downhill from... Oh, 86, I was 25, going to a lot of rock concerts. Holy cow. Yeah, you had me beat by a few years there. Ren and Stimpy was hilarious. That I used to watch down the shore with my friends. Ren and Stimpy was a good show. That was a funny show with magic nose goblins. Magic. I should know you're 72 also just by your name. The incident was some kid playing with fire due to watching Beavis and Butthead and burned his house down. Well, stupid kid. It's not Beavis and Butthead's fault that he burnt down his house. Mom and Dad, I'm quite sure, told the kid, don't play with matches. I know my parents told me at, let's see, probably 7 years old, 8 years old, we're going out. You and your brother are staying home. Don't unlock the door. Don't answer it for anybody. And don't play with matches. And that was it. 86, I was 15 and had a driver's license. Jesus. You can't get your license in New York until you're 17 in the city. Mine was, and that you have to have for driver. You have to have driver's ed to get your license at 17. If you don't, then you have to wait till you're 18. Ripping off a Band-Aid. Oofa. All cartoons are adult. Just watch Bugs Bunny very closely. Every single cartoon out there is for adults, not for kids. Happy, happy, joy, joy. That's right. I like Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain is a damn good cartoon. I was 77, so I was only 5 years younger than... Yeah, that's the same. Still young. Still big difference between what I was doing and a 9-year-old was doing. My brother's 77 also. My younger brother. My older brother's 69. I'm 72. My younger brother's 77. Yeah, no 15 or 16-year-olds driving here in the city. I'd say my favorite most of all, Courage the Cowardly Dog. I know him. I know that one. I wonder if UL has Courage the Cowardly Dog as a 3D file. CG. What the hell? CGtrader.com. Can't fucking breathe. Can't breathe, my friends. I have $6.80 in CG Trader points. There's my John Marston. I gotta print him up. Where is fan art? Oh, I didn't buy it off CG Trader because CG Trader was messing up. Now I'm curious if he has that. UL. Samson. Oh, there's one that Dirk likes. The Groovy Ghoulies. The Groovy Ghoulies. Space Cadets. I don't remember that one. The Hillbilly Bears. I remember that. Johnny Quest, of course. The Herculoids. I don't remember the Herculoids. Scooby-Doo he's got. I remember that. Secret Squirrel and Morocco Mole. Dirk Dastardly and the Flying Machines, yeah. The Blue Racer, I don't remember that either. Wheelie and the Chopper Bunch, I don't remember that. Here go the dogs again. Why are they barking? Pumpkin, Puss, and Mush Mouse. That's a good one. That's a good one. Wally Gator, the Great Ape, Snooper and Blabber, the Impossibles, the Gruesomes. Oh, Pixie and Dixie and Mr. Jinx, I remember that. The Jetsons, of course. Magilla Gorilla, he's got. Hide and Hair from Bugs Bunny. Squiddly Diddly. Snagglepuss. Marvin the Martian. Touche Turtle and Dum Dum. Greasley and Sneasley. Precious Pup. Oh, Josie and the Pussycats. Josie and the Pussycats was another one. Ricochet Rabbit, we said that one before. Jabberjaw. Top Cat. I don't see the other one I'm looking for. I never find what I'm looking for. Oh my goodness, Benny, you lost a little cool shoe. You didn't have any to begin with. Danger Mouse. But they had Casey Kasem and Shaggy. Biker Mice from Mars. I don't know that one. I hated Scooby-Doo. Underdog. There's one of my favorites there, Ken. Underdog was a great one. I did like Underdog a lot. Oh, my goodness. You can't stand Pollen. Pollen must go. And I bet you have a crush on a redhead in that cartoon. That's because Chris loves redheads. Chris is all about the redheads. Who sent me a friend request? Is anybody I know? 2 mutual friends. 2 friends and 2 mutual friends. Randy Cooper and I have no idea who you are, so definitely won't be accepting your friend request for a little while. If you figured out it was the same thing even every week, and I bet you have a crush on Red. I remember my sister had a Jabberjaw lunchbox. Jabberjaw. Just sniffling like crazy. All right, gentlemen and ladies. That's right, Chris. I called you lady. Chris has a crush on Daphne. I thought he would have had a crush on Velma. Nope. All right, before we go, Marianne or Ginger? I'm going Marianne. Got first dibs on Marianne. Speed Buggy. Let's go Oilers. Yeah, Velma and Daphne. Did you find it? Did you find it, Spence? You found it. Silly toys. I was just looking under UL. That's all I was looking under was under UL. Marianne. Marianne for sure. Oh, that's 3 for Marianne. Marianne to marry, Ginger for fun. And Mrs. Howell for the money. You loser can pick one. I'll be happy with both. Marianne keeper, Ginger for a fling. Yeah, but you only could choose one. Actually, we could play F, marry, kill. You know, Marianne, Ginger, and Mrs. Howell. Definitely marry Marianne. Marianne. Oh, she was a cutie. She was definitely a cutie. Ginger, because you know it was less work. And one picks Mrs. Howell for the loot. He takes out Mr. Howell, marries Mrs. Howell, and he's a rich, rich man. He's a rich, rich man. Oh, this, did the game, oh no, the Ranger game's tonight. My mom will be disappointed if the Rangers lose tonight. I got to keep an eye out for 0-0. I got to keep an eye out for the upcoming NHL schedule so I could get tickets for opening night for Pittsburgh. Oh, Mrs. Howell too. Mrs. Howell's in there. Dr. Feelgood and Marianne. Who won the pie banking contest episode? I did. Kelly did. Kelly wins the. I don't know. Kelly doesn't really bake pies. Kelly really doesn't bake pies. Oh my God. One just wants to be a kept man. Not me. Not me. All right, guys and girls. I'm going to call it a night. I got to clean up a couple prints and do a couple other things. So it was a good hour of fun. I don't know what Kelly's doing. I know she's busy. The kids have their prom this week. So she's upstairs making stuff for the prom and the tables and all that good stuff. So she won't be coming down. You could be Mrs. Howell's companion. All right, guys. You have a great night. I'm going to go take care of some stuff. I'm going to go see what the dogs are barking about again. And I will see you all. I can't promise you when I'm going to see you because, like I said, summer's here. So during the week may be crazy. Hopefully Saturday nights I'll see you. and we'll have a chat and see if we can do something. But everybody, have a great night. I will see you all soon. Take care, and bye-bye, everybody.